Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? My name is Janet Ubeji. I'm married with 3 kids. I'm based here in UK and I'm a content creator. I have 3 channels. This is my second channel. My first YouTube channel is called Janet Ubeji and I have 151,000 subscribers on that channel. And this one, as you guys can see, this is my second channel. I have 6,000 plus. Okay, let's work harder so that we can get it to 10,000. And I also have another channel called Janet Ubeji's Family. Then I have 2,000 plus subscriber. There I share my life, my family, and what I do, what I cook for my family, a lot of things. And Janet Ubeji, I do a lot of contents there. I do like topic things, your experience, lifestyle vlog, recipe, especially recipes. So you know you are doing something and it's working for you, continue doing it. And when I travel, I upload my traveling video. I do a lot of things on that channel. So on this channel is called Discover Me. I opened this channel for a reason. Now the reason what I opened the channel for, I was not even really doing the contents that I was meant to be creating that makes me open this YouTube channel. I was just doing some random thing. Today I will do how to put onions on your hair, tomorrow I will do cooking, the other day I will do story and So I'm like, why don't I just this channel just to be for me to be sharing my experience, like how life is, how I managed to come to UK. Because when I check, the last time I checked, people that watch me on this channel the most is from people from Nigeria, Canada, United States, you know, other countries, but I know people from Nigeria watch me. So people from other parts of the world as well that they really want to travel, I'll be like sharing my experience. And sometimes I get message on my Instagram. People from Janet Ubeji just send me a message, oh Janet, I want to come to UK, how can you advise me? I want to be a migrant, I want to come here to start a new life with my family, things like that. But when they send me that kind of message, I don't reply because I don't know what to reply, because they think because I'm here I must know things, I must know all the rules, I must know how things can be easy, things can be done easily. But to be honest with you guys, I have no idea. I have no idea. Jack, I no get for experience how to come here. My experience of coming to this country, I feel like it was, the way I see it then, I feel like it was a mistake. It's not meant to be. And I don't know, but I think God know everything. God know why everything happened. And for me to be in the position I am today, to be honest with you guys, it can only be God. Okay, so I'll be sharing my experience. It might not be I'll just be sharing my experience, and anything that come up, I'll be using it to talk as my own experience. Okay, anything that's similar to my own story, I'll be sharing it, like a maid, things like that, because that is what I did. That is like my occupation, like since age 9 till age that'll be story for another day, till up to the age I stopped doing maid. So we'll be sharing more. Sorry, the hair is entering my first. When I bought this wig, I like it, but now I don't know why I don't just like it anymore. Oh, 3 minutes already and I've not even gone straight to the point. You guys bear with me. So I'll be sharing more of story, more of a nanny, house girl, things like that, my experience. And because I'm married, I have 3 kids, my own experience of having a nanny in my house, I've a living nanny before, I've had a live out nanny. My experience, like wow, and my own experience of being one as well. Okay, so those of you that watch that video, I post a story time for how all started from my village to Lagos. Yeah, I done that video, was it not last year? So if you guys haven't watched that video, I'll put the link so that you guys can go and watch it, at least to get to know a bit more about me. Because if I'm just talking, the video will be just too long. I advise you to go and watch the video if you haven't come across it, so that you get to know more about me. Okay, so now I came to this country in 2001. I came with 6-month visa. Yeah, my oga get me, my employer get me 6-month visa. but the plan was to stay here for 3 months and go back. So when we came here, when I came here, because that's why I say you guys should go and watch the previous video about how I share my story. I have part 1 and I have part 2, and I feel like part 2 have more view. Part 2 have like 70 something thousand view, and part 1 have 14,000 view. Like, I don't understand. How do you guys understand the video? And I said in part 2 that part 1 is there, and I even put the link, and still I didn't have many view on the part 1. It's not, the view is not the problem, but what was the problem for me is like, how do you guys understand part 2 when you did not watch part 1? So if you are new, you like to know more about me, my journey, things like that, please make sure you watch part 1 before jumping to part 2. Okay, so after everything I said in part 1 and part 2 of that video, the continuous one of it, I know some of you be like, hey, oh yeah, how do you come to UK? How did it all happen? That will not be in this video still, okay? But the time is coming. I just want to make sure that it's the right time for me to share it, okay? So now, after everything, okay, I came here and I was just hoping for the 3 months and for me to go back to Nigeria, because my mind, as you guys hear in that video when I was sharing my story, how a citizen becoming something, how I made becoming a citizen, I can't even remember the title much. But after everything, and in that video, you guys know I was telling you I wasn't interested to do Maid anymore. I just had enough. I just want to live my own life. Okay, so I came here and I was just waiting for that 3 months to come for me to go back to my homeland and just do what I want to do for my life. But that didn't happen. So when I came here after the 3 months, story changed. I didn't go back. It now come to a point that I was even fasting. I was praying, I was fasting that God, just let me go back. If you let me go back, I'll never ask anything again. And I know God will just be looking at me and be smiling at you. You citizen, you don't know that you're not going back. This is your home now. I didn't know that. Okay, so everything, after I spent my 4 years, I got my indefinite to remain, which I didn't really know much about indefinite to remain. I didn't know that when you're in this country, some people are going through paper wahala. I don't know any of that. I have no clue. Anyway, I was lucky. Every year I renew my indefinite, my visa till I get my indefinite to remain. So after that, I'm like, okay, what next for me? I need to move on with my life. And then my husband have come in the picture. He have told me he want to marry me, but I didn't. Like when you met a guy, I know this story is everywhere, but don't worry, you'll come a point that you guys will understand. Okay, so let's just do that. This one is just it's just the I don't know, but how do you call it? It's just intro. Okay, then my husband have come in my life, but I've not said yes to my husband because I feel like, who does that? Like the day my husband, then the day that man set his eyes on me, that was the day he said, I want you to be my wife. I mean, my husband is not my first boyfriend. It's not like my husband is my first lover. My first love, or what do you call it? You know what I mean? I have other relationship, but when I met a guy, the guy don't say, can you marry me, or can you be my girlfriend? There's like, oh, I like you, can I have your number? I would like to take you out for drinks. You know what I mean? I would like to take you out for a restaurant, things like that. But my husband does not. That man does not even waste time. He just say, I want you to be my wife. Whoa. So with all those drama, I just feel like I got really upset. And what makes me and my husband is still gonna do a story time how we met. I'm working on that, how I'm gonna convince him to come, then we'll do story time. But it might not be on this platform, maybe my other channel. So you guys can also check me out on my other channel, Janet Ubeji and Janet Ubeji's family. So I don't know when it will happen, but it's gonna happen. Okay, so I was like, I even confront him. I said, like, seriously, do you know me? You just saw me and you say you want me to be your wife. And he was like, if you don't marry, how did he put it? I said, because I won't be happy. I don't want you to get lost. From where? You know, anyway, so all that will be story for another day. Okay, I'm just going through so that you guys will know what to expect on this. I don't know, but yeah. So anyway, then just to let you guys know that my husband have come to my life. Then the man of my future husband have come then, but me, I was still doing shakara. I said no to him. He write me some few letters, blah blah blah, send me card, this that. I wasn't interested, so I was like, okay, let me focus on my life. And then I went to college because I wasn't educated. And if you're new to my channel, as I told you guys, from age 9 I've been started doing maid. So I wasn't educated. I've never go to school. I've never been to school. I don't know 1 plus 1. I don't know 2 plus 2. So when I came here, I went to college to go and do ISO course. They call it ISO course. So I went there. So after I finished from doing that and doing my college and that, my husband, this man refused to, you know, accept my no. Okay, so we met and blah 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 blah. So he come to my life and things like that. That story for another day. Okay, yeah. So during that time, still my husband was still struggling to get my attention, and I was living with a roommate. I see her as my sister because we both live in the same place, and now we have our own life. We are renting a 1 room. It was a lovely place. Oh, I love that house. I love it so much. Wow. So we rent a room. So what I do weekend, she too does it. So she's one that jam me see, like when anybody's doing party, we'll go there. We normally wear black and white. We can help them to serve. We get, I think we charge them £5 per hour. I'm talking about 2004, 2005. We charge them £5 per hour. We might spend 4-5 hours. It depends. We don't help them to clean up. We don't do cleaning. We just help them to serve to serve food, you know, things like that. That's all we do. And if they have a gift, we help them to share the gift. You know, when these Nigerians are doing party, they have plastic they want to share. They have this also, help them. So we get £5 per hour. So sometimes we make £30 a day or £40 a day. So all that, it help us to some of our expenses. So me, how I get my money was like, the money I'm using to pay my house rent was when I was working, where I worked for 4 years before I got my indefinite to remain. The money I been saved, that was the money I was using to pay my rent. And to be my shockest of my life, I used that money to pay my rent. All the money finished, just pay my rent. Okay, that also gonna be a story for another day, just for you guys to expect the story, what you see in my story, what topic is she talking about today. Okay, yeah. So sometime at the weekend we normally go and babysit for family, and you know, we get £30 a day. From morning you can go from 7 and finish maybe around 6, you know, or during a school holiday, because that my housemate, so she too was going to school. She was doing nursing then. She's now a nurse now, thank God. She's also married, she have kids, you know, like everybody have moved on with life. So or during holiday I do babysitting for families, you know, Nigerians. And I can tell you how they use person, I go there to babysit. They will tell you do this, do that. So my experience being a nanny, my experience there, how they use me, all that gonna be in a video. So there's gonna be so much thing I'll be sharing on this platform that happened to me, my own life story. I think it's very important, and people can also learn from me that no condition is permanent. Look at me today. I might not have money, but anything where I feel like, say I want to eat, I eat some. You know, I can just decide today I want to go to Nigeria, I go. I can just decide today I want to go to Miami, I want to go to Yankee. I'll go. But yes, so that will be my story. so watch out for it. Okay.